Yeah. You want to update it? Welcome back to the second annual Women's 220 Doubles event from Exeter Lanes Shooters Pub. Paul Greg Gouillart live on Kenneth Network. Our fifth and final string qualifier. 20 teams. Top 16 make the playoffs. Separate broadcast. And it's down to 8, 4, and a two-string final. Alicia Callie on lane 4, 1, 2, 4, 10. Amy Doobie on lane 3. Clips out the 10. Two terrific bowlers side by side. That one got away from Alicia, 1, 2, 10. Seems to step up big in these moments. Amy Doobie, 4-2 split with the ball to go. Alicia, 9 to start the fifth and final string. Thanks to Nate Lees running around doing the scores for us. Amy Doobie will take a 7, make it an 8 to start the final string. Welcome back, Greg Gouillart.
Thanks so much, Paul. So this is the fifth of 5 qualifying strings, the last one. Total pinfall determines our qualifiers for the eliminator phase. So 20 pairs, and 16 of those 20 will advance. And then we'll play an eliminator. Those are also not head-to-head, just like these are not head-to-head. And we cut the bottom half of the field instead based on one string results in that.
We have 2 fine sponsors today. Candlepins for Cancer, a Bowlers 501c3 charity. Candlepin Bowlers helping Candlepin Bowlers going through cancer treatments. Donations are encouraged via Venmo 24/7 as Alicia gets a spare. 19 the ball through 2. Candlepins4cancer.com via Venmo or candlepins4cancer.com. Follow the links to Venmo. Over $40,000 paid out to bowlers and their relatives going through cancer treatments. Candlepins4cancer.com, a 501c3 charity. Wow shirts available here also. 12 families helped them last year, 6 on the lemon drop pool, the 4 of the 6 pin on your ball, a $1 optional donation, 5 on a spare or strike. Amy Doobie 10, 18 through 2. Alicia Callie on the spare, 4, 23 through 2. And Greg, talk about our other fine sponsor.
Of course. So thank you to Home Instead Senior Care, and thank you to Faye Sawyer, who's bowling today, for arranging this. $250 sponsorship was added to the prize fund for this event. Great shot by Doobie. I was looking at that one. 3-pin. Home Instead is proud to be the trusted choice for high-quality caregivers and home care in Manchester, Concord, and central New Hampshire. Services include personal care, homemaker, or companionship services. Please visit homeinstead.com/centralnh to get care for a loved one or to apply to join our organization. Great spare Doobie, 28 through 3. 28 and ball through 3, excuse me. And Kelly, after the 4 count, to bring her up to 23 through 2, gets a 9 for 32 through 3. Once again, that website, homeinstead.com/centralnh. Certified multitasking brain, but there we go. That's all the information out there, folks.
So, Greg, we got payouts. Tell the viewers about the 6 teams, how much they'll make.
So we're 20 teams entered. Doobie gets a strike on spare. Big follow-up there. 1, 3, 6, and 9 for Callie. First place, $1,500 to the pair, $1,500. Runner-up pair, $750. Callie doesn't get that spare. Good shot. Third and fourth, both $400, and fifth and sixth, both $200. By the way, since we go from 8 to 4, how do we determine fifth and sixth? Just confirmation?
That's the configuration the ladies put together, so
okay.
It's good to see them get some more money.
That's for sure.
Great,
great turnout, great prize pool.
We got Alicia Kelly's son, Frankie. Frankie's in the house. Hello, Frankie. Frankie, come over here, buddy. You got the winning basketball shot in your youth league, right? 9 years old. Any more winning shots since then?
No, but I think I'm going to have some more.
Think?
I am going to.
All right. What kind of shirt you wearing today?
A WOW shirt.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You bowl better with a WOW shirt on, right? You feel better, right?
Yep. Totally.
So you watch your mother bowl here, huh?
Yep.
How are you going to play this shot, Frankie? How are you playing the shot here?
Hit it at the head. Yeah. Like hit it at the side of the first pin.
Okay. She didn't hear you, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
What'd you get today for bowling?
I bowled a 250 for 3 strings.
Very good. What's your average right now?
I don't know. They haven't done averages. Yeah.
70 average. You average 85. That's very good.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for stopping by.
Yep.
Thank you, Callie. 3-letter word.
Yep. Wow.
All right. Back to Greg.
Thanks so much. Doobie got a 7 fill on that strike and an 8 in the box for a 63 half. Alicia Callie, very good 50 half as well. Solid at 10 a box. And that brings up Blanca Gouillart, who we saw last stream, having rotated now over to lane 4. And Lori Lewis. 3, 5, and 9. Pins mixing in the back. Diamond and 10. I looked over at Lori's lane at the end when she was on lane 2. She had, I believe it was a double strike at the very end. You might have caught it on stream as well. Everything's in view here. Blanca starts off with a 9, as does Lori. Remember, folks, this is Candlepin Bowling Network on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure to like and follow us on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube. And hit that thumbs up button if you like the video, indeed, so that more people can learn about our great game, Candlepin Bowling, on the rise again. Blanca's got a cluster of 5. Diamond and a 10, yes! It goes. Lori Lewis came close. That 7-pin remains. And a 9, 18 through 2.
Lori Lewis recently with Nate Lees won the Nico handicap tournament.
Right.
Final match available on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. She was awesome. 706 in the 6-string thrilling overtime win over Jordan Britton and Anthony Leonardi. Anthony, another good young bull on the rise. 14 pins over his 80 average during that tournament. It's all about the ladies today, though. 20 teams start the day. 16 teams make the playoffs next on a separate feed on Candlepin Bowling Network. Back to Greg.
Thanks so much, Paul. Blanca nearly swept out the headpin. 1-6-10 is a good leave out of that. So 26 opening pair. 1-6-10. Got on the outside of the wood, yes. It does mix up.
Pretty shot. Back-to-back spares. Good bid by Lori. Blanca was awesome the first two at a 131 and the 144.
Off to a great start here.
Lori at 9, 27 through 3, 3 9s. She won the 2020, she won 2 years in a row, the Chicha Women's National Championship. Big time bowler.
Blanca spare fill. Already has 1 good count. Almost got to the headpin. That's 4. Already 10 above the pace. They still mix for Lori. 6-pin stays up. In view on lane 2, Deb Regan. Just wide open. Blanca unlucky not to get more on the head pin. That's 9 also. Ball in the channel stays in the channel. Nines are a fine way to build a string. Nothing a spare can't fix. There's really nothing to fix, honestly. Any spare, and Lori will be ahead of pace. Lori. Blanca, strike! 2-pin comes out from behind, and a great half. 58 plus a strike fill. Lori's got 7. Seven down, 3 to go for Lori.
Blanca China on the move again out of Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Mass. Chuck Vizzola's house. Great bowler in his own right. Several 200s with Chuck Vizzola. Blanca can't clear that wood. 5 for $1, Blanca, 5 for $1.
Let Nance do it.
And Nance Vestal clears it out.
That's how you do it.
She says Hall of Famer. Hey, that was a Hall of Fame shot for Nance Vestal clearing the wood. Blanca, you're bowling great today overall. 131, 144. Great half. 58 half. No, only the good stuff here.
Only the good stuff. Only the good stuff.
How long you been bowling for? Tell the viewers how long you've been bowling for.
Since I've been in my mother's womb.
So you bowled in your mother's womb, huh?
I sure did.
Is that
I was raised in a bowling alley.
Were you born in the bowling alley?
No, my sister was. My sister learned how to walk in the bowling alley. My sister Carla at Circle Bowl in Peabody.
Now, who's the best guitar of the family over the years, bowler?
Bowling wise, I'm not gonna say it's me, but Lewis has had a great year. He's
He had a 147 last night, the Friday Night Pro League game of the week.
yeah, he thinks he's all that now, but yeah, he's a great bowler. You know, he's up there.
Out of the ladies' side of the family, are you the best?
Of course. Come on. Of course, come on.
All right, good luck, Blanca.
Thank you.
All right, back to Greg Gouillart.
Thanks, Paul. So we see Nance Vestal on the right lane. Tina Marie Young starts off with a 9. Bowling alongside Karen Dume, who we'll see in just a moment.
What a great crowd. This is so great for the women's game. Like I said, Greg, this is awesome. 20 teams, packed house here in Exeter. Hopefully 24 teams next year. More sponsorship as well.
Vestal looking for the out.
We'll try to get this tops. Let the scores know when the playoffs start. What the top 16 teams are, obviously. We're going to take a break after this string is over. Wait for the top 16. So we'll be back in probably a few minutes, like 10, 15 minutes maybe afterwards, before we start the playoffs.
Sounds good.
We'll single round eliminations. So the top 8 will advance after the first round. Then the next 4, and then down to the 2-string final.
Young doesn't quite make the mark here, but still a chance for 10 with the wood in front. Got the harder of the 2 pins. Vestal starts off on the 3rd box. Remember, no matches are head-to-head. There's no obligation of turn order. Young completes the 10 to be 19 through 2. I wonder if a growing argument will exist for the non-strict turn order. Oftentimes, leagues used to just say, as long as nobody's on your right, just go ahead and bowl. There used to be less of a strict turn order. Like if you got a strike, you didn't have to wait for the other person to complete all 3 balls. There's arguments for and against. And especially now that there's a Candlepin Bowlers Association forming, I wonder if there might be more input from the bowler side of things about how the norms around that should be. (27 through 3 through Vestal. We all love bowling and we love getting home to our family at a reasonable hour. That allows us time to enjoy both and keep the balance. (1-3, 7-8, 10). This is Tina Marie Young's third ball. Collects a head pin. Ooh, could have hit off the wall there. Nice shot. It's 9.
Greg, tell the people they can follow us and never miss a box on YouTube and Facebook.
On Candlepin Bowling Network, of course. Make sure to like and follow. And subscribe on whatever buttons you may be on, or whatever platform you may be on. $9. Now Young starting her penultimate box of this visit. 4 horsemen and 9.
What a finals we had last year, Greg. If you didn't see that, watch it on Candlepin Bowling Network, the 2022 inaugural women's doubles event.
Yeah. It's a little rude of the internet provider to cut out after that. Absolutely no fault of anyone, certainly not Exeter Lanes, who always does a top-notch job running all these tournaments. But boy, I hope we don't have a blip at the climactic moment again. It just completely lost internet. There was nothing we could do about that. Vestal, 5 and dime, nickel and dime.
So last string, she had a 1-2 punch out, and the next box, a 1-2 punch out. Then a few seconds later, the 6-pin fell down. Never seen anything like that before.
Simply outrageous. They're looking for that pin. Just wide. That's 9, and Vestal gets an 8. And Nance has herself a 44 has. So Young does indeed have one more box to go. That's 10, excuse me.
Good pitting without a mark, 46. And Janet Pocket, a 120 in the 4th string, starts her 5th and final qualifying string.
Tina Marie, oh, 7-8. And the wood is just getting more and more away, too. Well, watch it now. It seems to have stopped about halfway. Question of depth. I did. Yeah. I'm intrigued by this wood here for Tina Marie. The wood looks deep enough. Has to get on the right side. And the piece on the right side looks like it could ramp in, worst case scenario. Just going to go straight at it. Doesn't work out. Janet Pock begins her first half on lane number 4 with a resounding bang. And just the 8-pin to get. Also with wood to the side. Nope. Scratch that. It's going to drop in the channel.
What a great delivery Janet Pock has. Still has the great form. Still bowling at a pretty good level at her age.
Like that, huh? That's spare.
Yeah, use the wood whenever you can, if you can. I used to always tease bowlers. A good bowler will go for the pin. But take it while you can. Spare to start the 5th. Back to Greg Gouillart. The soothing sounds of Greg Gouillart.
Oh,
saving my voice for the playoffs.
Karen Toomey now on lane number 3. Joining Pock alongside, who's on her 2nd box, filling the spare. That's 3. That's going to curve into the pocket. Did Pock get this one? Not quite. Which stops right in front of the 8.
Pock in the pocket.
Aha. I actually genuinely have never heard that one before.
And Karen Jumay has won a mixed internationals in the past also. She bowls at Academy Lanes, Pub 125, Haynesville, Mass. A very good bowler over the years. And a great competitor. Janet 10, Karen 9.
The thing about name puns is they'd have their whole life to have that name riffed on, especially when it's doing what they love, and yet sometimes you never hear these things.
Off to the left is Christina Dill. She won the main APH average for handicap tournament in the States last season on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. What a great performance she had.
Truly A+ time to draw attention to her.
Her fiance/boyfriend/husband carried her off off the alleys, like the Olympics when she won. A thrilling finish and a come-from-behind victory. 2022-2023 Maine APH state champion, Christina Dill.
Thought for a second Hawk was going to send that pin all the way across. Dumais? Not quite. Really good shot for a 10 by Pac.
Karen going Nancy Wilson, kicking the leg out like playing the guitar of the heart.
Yeah, the leg kick is great. Great body language. I don't know about the term body English. It sounds like, oh yes, the body English of the bowler is exquisite. Just my own opinion. 1, 2, 7, 8. Bach took out 3.
So it's a 6 box for Karen Dumais, not a 7.
Oh, was it? I had it. Oh, okay. There's confusion here about the score. Pac has.
Janet Pac at 9, Karen Dumais at 7. So Karen 15 through 2 to start the 5th and final qualifying string. Janet Pac 9, she's at 42 through 4, she's ahead. Now Karen a 7, 22 through 3. Top 16 out of 20 make the playoffs. 1 string elimination, top 8 scores advance, then down to 4, then down to 2 string final. Janet half west to the 2 and the 8. Back to Greg.
Still trying to figure out how I got off on that score for Dumais. Apologies if it was my error. 2, 5, 8, and 10.
All right, Greg, we have the top 10 scores here. We'll put up a show in just a moment.
Thank you, Paul.
Again, 16 make it out of 20.
Janet has the check mark at 7 for the third ball. Karen, 2 and 10.
Last year's finalist, Shannon Scribner with Sonia Johnson. With a 179 earlier, Sonia Johnson, the first string, 9 marks. Lead the pack, 979 through 4 strings. Pac a 6. 48 half, Karen Dumais, 9, 31 through 4. Sonia Johnson, Shannon Scribner first, 979. Brooke Betteridge, Amanda Carroll out of the Big 20, Scarborough, Maine. The 3 out of 4 Maine bowlers are in the top 2, 921 for them. Alicia Kelly, Blanca and third at 861. Deb Regan, Sage Johnson, fourth at 855. Penny River, Madison River, 848, a fifth. Sixth, Andy Bailey, Peggy Donnelly, 845. Kim Baker, Nikki McKeever, seventh at 832. Amy Doobie, Lori Lewis, Miss Hawaii, 8th, 824. Ninth, Aaron Merrill from Maine. Mario Johnson, 815 a 9th. 10th, Nance Hall of Fame Vestal, capitalized. And Janet Pac, Hall of Famer, 813 a 10th. 16 make the playoffs. Back to Greg.
40 half for Dumais. So Amy Doobie with that 63 half. Callie and Gatcharna and Vestal and Pac aren't far off that 100 pace either. Young and Dumais looking to get it started. First we go back to the pairs we've colored red and blue on your screen. Alicia Callie first, 50 half. Oh, Amy Doobie tipped that 8-pin. Alicia spare. Now a chance to build on that strong start. Doobie spare, and you get the high five there. Remember, no direct competition anyway. But they would anyway. Now that would be an interesting score, wouldn't it? 73 through 6 is a 2 more, still building on this, so Callie is now ahead of 10 a box pace. Four more for Amy, I believe. That should be 77. Callie taps the 6, not quite. Maybe 3 more, gesturing at herself she should get it out further, I suppose. Not happy with the follow-through point. Callie completes 9. And Doobie does press the button on that wiggling pin. That'll be 86.
After the string, Greg will sign up. Get ready for the exciting playoffs. 16 teams make it. Elimination styles. The top 8 will advance to the second round. Top 6 get paid.
Ed, 2. That's what I had to. Callie washes out a bunch. 110. Woods in between. Maybe can't get a bounce off the wall. Just 2 out. Or 3 out, excuse me. No, I was right the first time. 2. Wood spins in, yes! Callie with another chance to fill. 81 and a ball through 8. Yeah, Ken, I agree. It's fun to watch.
Third mark of the 5th for Alicia Callie.
You betcha. Fernando's in chat as well. Of course he is. Why wouldn't he be? What a great time to tune in, too. Doobie collects 7. And Amy is on 93 through 8. Almost typed another triple-digit score in.
Greg, you got to put that clip up for the Dance Festival sometime this week if you can. That 1-2 punch out back to back.
Yeah,
and then
that
the
was
6 fell afterwards.
That was larceny caught on video, that's for sure. Amy Doobie 5'6", 10. Oh, the Dan Castle nemesis. Pizza Wood just.
Oh, wow, look at that! Wow! What a shot for a spare! Back to back, 3 out of 4. 94 to ball through 9. Huge.
I was so excited I hit the strike smudge in my excitement. It's a spare. 3-in-1 conversion by Alicia Callie. Doobie's third ball is a 10, nicely pinned, 103 through 9.
Another fine string by Amy Doobie.
This game does not get easier as you go, and yet it's getting better and better all the time.
Avoids a lemon drop, gets 2 in the fill. Make it 3.
That's good. 10 above pace. Ooh, Doobie. Amy, it leaves the 5 and 9. Alicia definitely wanted more out of the fills, but great pinning overall. Still has some work to do here.
Huh?
Do you have a lane number
And Callie collects the out. For 9, she finishes with 109. Amy Doobie, great string, 113. Now brings in Blanca Gouillart on that strike. Had great first and second strings, as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast. Lori Lewis alongside on lane 3. She had a great end to the previous string. Looking to find that momentum again. Blanca filling that strike well. Still a chance to get more sticks on that. We'll leave the strike smudge be for the moment. Lori, harsh outcome. Was a little too thin on the head pin, I suppose. Triangle and 10. Blanca, can she run it down? Not quite. 8 on the strike. Blank and 10 still remain for Lori Lewis. Blanca Gacharna ends up with 9. That's a 75 through 6. Great work out of this. The shot wasn't on, Lori remarks. That's 53 through 6. "16 out of 20 will make it for the elimination." So sleeper pins on each of these horseman-looking leaves. Well, actually not on Lori, strictly speaking. It's the 9 pin. Blanca does, though. Gacharna has 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, and 8. It's in there. The wood rolls in front of the 7. Lori Wood comes back and takes the 4. To Amy Doobie's delight, Lori has marked in the 7th. Blanca's got 10. Spareville Lewis. 6 pin drops, 2, 4, 10. Back to even pace. Good pinning up to that mark, so now the 100 pace returns. Blanca digs in. Oh, that's harsh. Well, you get that thin head pin contact, and the pin dies in the channel. Just doesn't work out.
I can't explain that.
It's a 3rd ball. Blanca just needs to pin this out here. Punched to the wrong pin, unfortunately, so that's going to be 6. Lewis does tip one over. That's 9.
Greg, Sonia Johnson today, after 179 first string with 9 marks, got a new high 5 of 652. Just turned 26 yesterday. Sonia Johnson, 652. And they're number 1 coming into this 5th string.
Well, happy
with Shannon
gosh
Scribner.
diddly darn birthday, Sonia. Congratulations.
Turned 26 yesterday. And she still wants birthday gifts.
How about birthday money?
Amanda Cowger in the high single pool for each string also. $38 for each string approximately.
Hey, what a great shot by Blanca. Extraordinary.
And that's how you bounce back from a 6 blocks. That's why you never give up.
Yeah, cooking up to be a big string there. I know she was disappointed with the last 2, but what a great comeback that is. That's going to be 6 for Lori out of the channel.
Just want to give a big plug to Nate Lee's helping out, doing a great job as always. And Chuck George is helping out also on the raffle. The Candlepins for Cancer, a 501c3 charity, our proud sponsor of the Women's Annual Doubles event.
Blanca is on a fill. 5 more, 106. Seven and 8. Wood in front for Lewis. Just wide.
Just missed that one. Good bit by Lori. Blanca, 7. Lori, a 9. Greg, we got 2 fine sponsors, Candlepins for Cancer, 501c3 charity, donations via Venmo, candlepins4cancer.com. Who else is sponsoring us today?
Makes great bowling like that Blanca Gacharna 113 possible. Thank you to Home Instead Senior Care, $250 sponsorship. Home Instead is proud to be the trusted choice for high-quality caregivers and home care in Manchester, Concord, and Central New Hampshire. Services include personal care, homemaker, or companionship services. Please visit homeinstead.com/centralnh to get care for a loved one. Again, homeinstead.com/centralnh, or to apply to join our organization. Tina Marie Young is on lane 3. Nance Vestal, Hall of Famer, on lane 4. Couple of 200s already. First ball's reach, you see the outcome. Diamonds apiece. Young comes first. All the wood didn't drive back. He then spun around tantalizingly, but didn't work out.
Paul Grant, Greg Gouillart live on Kenneth Moore Network. 5th and final qualifying string playoffs to follow. Separate broadcast. Women's 220 doubles event, 2nd annual. Exeter Lanes, Shooters Pub, Exeter, New Hampshire. For a great time, come to 6 Columbus Ave. Full bar, great high quality food. Award-winning pizza, wraps, pretzels. They have a bar, full bar. They have pool tables, darts, billiards, indoor, outdoor concerts. They have cornhole, all kinds of goodies here. Dartboards, billiards, large screen TVs. Watch the sporting events at Exeter Lanes, Shooters Pub. Back to Greg.
Thanks so much. So remember that our 5th string is just about over here. When we're done, we're going to take the top 16 and we'll start the Eliminator, which are 1-string matches each to pare the fields down. First round, I believe, will be 16, so it'll be doubled up on each of the lanes, but then we'll be able to spread the lanes out and these matches will fly by. So make sure you stay tuned to Candlepin Bowling Network because it's about to get fast and furious in just a moment. 1, 2, almost a 10. Nance again with a thanks for nothing look. That's 9. Young takes her time. These pins are mattering. You know the sentiment I was trying to share. 8 box, 63 through 7. Still digs into the corner pin, so the 8 pin will stay as well. 4 horsemen, 8 and 10. Public shout out again to Darian for doing all he does around here at Exeter Lanes. Young. Yep, left the 4 horsemen. Nance will take a 9 out of that. Close. 1-7. The old Caleri lead, 4 horsemen and 9. See, Dusty, we use King of the Palace language sometimes. Oh, good pins though. Tina Marie Young has an 8 box, 71. That's a 10 box on Vestal's side. Looking to get something going. This is all from pins alone, no marks yet. Young's 9th box begins with, guess what, a Caleri leaf.
Greg, after we sign up this string, we'll be back at probably about 15 to 20 minutes afterwards because we have to tabulate all the scores, and then we'll give you the top 16 as we start the broadcast for the playoffs. 1-string eliminations, including a 2-string final. All separate broadcasts.
So make sure you like, follow, and subscribe so you're always in the know about all our future editions. Eliminator tournament coming on right on up. Vestal records a 10 for a 93 string. Young unhappy with 6, but still has 1 to go. Nothing a spare can't repair. A big $20 here, and you're suddenly at 97, and give Karen a great chance to get back in it. That primary color palette on that ball is gorgeous. That 8-pin won't wiggle, but the wood sat in front, so effectively it's pretty much the same thing.
Winding down here in Exeter, Greg. Who will be in the top 16? We know of a new champion this year for sure.
We'll have to do a lot of handwritten arithmetic. Oh, Young got it on there. Oh, the 8-pin foiled her.
Glennis McKinley, Deb DeRosa, the current champs.
But guaranteed outgoing since they won't be they did not attend today. A 9-box, 86.
Tina Marie Young out of Eliminator Lanes, New Hampshire. Jen on the nose, head pin, nothing else. Tough break. Right now, they're in the playoff hunt. Just get in. You never know what can happen in one string eliminations. Last year, 2 bowlers, about 100 average in the finals. Kelsey Layton from Big 20 in Scarborough, and Deb DeRosa, right around 100 average each of the time. Kelsey between 97 and 100. Deb DeRosa, 100 last year. Back to Greg Gouillart.
7 box. 7 drop, excuse me. Karen very much with a make a believe here. If the wood can somehow drive through the 7-pin. Oh, didn't expect that deflection. Neither did she, clearly. Head pin crushed Puck. 6-pin. Dume starts with an 8. On the second half, anyway.
Greg, always a pleasure to work with you.
Thank you, Paul. Pleasure to watch great shots like this. Janet Pock with a mark. Her second had a 3 count in the last one. Spread eagle, Karen Dume. Full entry on the head pin. I know some leagues will. I know at least one league had a jackpot for hitting the 1-5. 4 horsemen, 9 and 10. Puck, so that's a 4 drop on the spare, so running just about level. This is an interesting piece of wood. Could guide the horseman, could send it over. Oh, sorry, I'm afraid.
What a great day for the women's game, Greg Gouillart.
Absolutely.
Packed house here in Exeter.
Dang it, I said absolutely. I try not to use that verbal crutch. Curses.
Nice off of Janet Pock at 9.
Half
78, is it Greg, for her through 8?
Yes.
Karen Dume looking for first mark in this 5th and final qualifying string. Playoffs to follow. Clock 8, 6 and 10. Back to Greg.
Thank you. Plank lying in front of the 6-10. Dume, good mix on that, so a chance for a good out. Ooh, just wide of the plank. Karen does collect her out. Job done in that frame.
Anybody's a chance.
Bach advances to 87. Karen, I suppose full in the head pin. Oh, this plank moves over behind the 3 and 6. Really has to spin just right. Oh, the 7 drop. That was critical. Now instead, we're talking about a very good leave here. Janet spread eagle.
Thank you to those watching all out morning long and afternoon long on Cannon Bowling Network. After this box will sound, get ready for our playoffs. About 20, maybe 20, 25 minutes, Greg, depending on when we get the scores in. All coverage live on Cannon Bowling Network on Facebook and YouTube. Paul Greg Gouillart live. Exeter Lanes Shooters Pub, Exeter, New Hampshire.
73 through 9. Bach includes the spread eagle pin out with a 7. 94 there.
And Janet Park ends up with a 94, Greg?
That's right.
Blocking the channel 113, Alicia Cali 109, Nance Festal 93. Amy Doobie a fine string 113, Lori Lewis Miss Hawaii 94, Tina Marie Young 86, and Karen Jumay misses the spare in the 10th box. Back to Greg to wrap it up.
Candlepin is partially a game of endurance as well. It's as close to endurance as you can get in the game of bowling, and they feel it, that's for sure. 9 box 82.
All right, we'll let you know about who the top 16 are next. Greg, to sign us off.
So in 15 to 20 minutes time, I'm informed we'll have our top 16. We'll click back on with one featured match. Remember, it's Eliminator. Bottom half will be eliminated. 16 teams, and we will see you soon. Like, follow, and subscribe to Candlepin Bowling Network.